So I just got back from Lowe's, and this stack of wood cost me $70, and hopefully it's going to turn into full-size bunk beds. Okay, so I drew up the basic concept on Google SketchUp, printed out this drawing that's got my measurements on it. Sorry, cut everything to length, and then I'm going to start putting the dados in to form the edges of the bunk beds. So I have everything cut to length now. This stack of lumber is going to end up being the strips that go underneath the bed. I'm going to rip them in half again, so I need 10 total. So that's the next step. So 5 3/4 divided by 2 is 2 7/8, and I'll center that with the tip of the blade. Okay, I finished ripping the 1x6s in half. I was able to save a few pennies doing that. Start cutting the dados out. First thing I'm going to do is cut out the 7/16. So I have my blade depth set to 7/16 and 7/16 away from the fence. So 2 cuts. I end up cutting away that piece of wood, and I end up with the first dado. So that finishes off the first dado, 7/16 inch deep. And now I've got to set up for the 3/4. I'm going to try one of these wobbling type dado blades. It's hard to set the depth, but I need 3/4 of an inch, and standard wood is 3/4. So I checked the depth with my calipers just to make sure that it's close enough, 0.75. And then at the maximum height of the blade, I just make sure it's real close. Okay, that finishes up the dado cuts on all the bunk beds. So instead of dry fitting it, I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to put it together. And I've got the basic frame screwed together. I've got the plywood cut to length now, and I'm going to start screwing it in, and I'll fit the center last. I'm ready to go ahead and lay across the bottom supports. So the last thing to do is to cut the center piece of plywood out. So I have a fence set, 7 1/8. Okay, that pretty much finishes up the center piece. I just have to screw it down. That's basically it. I'll put the legs on site in the camper. So now I just got to do it all over again for the second bunk. Second bed frame wasn't very square, so I was able to put together a bunch of clamps end to end and tighten it up on the diagonal to square it up. That finishes up the second bed frame. So $70 and about 6 hours worth of work, full size bunk. The legs will be finished at the camper. So be on the lookout for the next video for the installation.